New permitless carry law goes into effect. Well, the measure will allow Tennesseans age 21 and up to either openly carry or conceal a handgun without a permit. Active duty military members age 18 and older will also be allowed to carry guns without permits when the new law goes into effect. But that's not all the new law does.
Is a piece of legislation that will actually strengthen penalties on those who commit crimes with handguns. It is a tough on crime, smart on crime piece of legislation that also protects the Second Amendment.
Knoxville police say there are other laws related to the permitless carry that also goes into effect, including theft of a firearm being considered a felony, and permits will still be required to carry at public parks and nature trails.
A new bill the governor calls the strongest Second Amendment legislation in Texas history is awaiting his signature. It would allow people to carry a handgun without a permit.
Yeah, and there are a lot of lingering questions about the rules. So Eyewitness News reporter Zach Briggs explains what's allowed and what's not.
Even with this new law, it doesn't mean anybody can carry any gun anywhere, anytime.
St. Mary's University law professor Bill Pyatt stressed the so-called constitutional carry law excludes felons, domestic violence offenders, and those with mental health issues. The bill also ups the penalties for felons found illegally carrying a handgun. Pyatt says gun-free zones will remain gun-free zones.
You still will not be able to bring guns into government buildings, schools, polling places, hospitals, among other places, and importantly, private businesses can still ban weapons on their premises.
Pyatt says there are advantages to getting a license to carry, even with the new law expected to take effect September 1st.
Among the advantages is you will still have to go through a federal background check to purchase a weapon. If you have a concealed carry permit, that's expedited. You just produce the permit and you don't have to go through the whole background check.
One of the challenges people may face is when traveling the nation, since gun laws are different from state to state.
The challenge is going to be for anybody that wants to travel to be aware of the laws where they're going. Because unless the Supreme Court strikes down all the state restrictions, and I can't imagine they will strike them all down, the states are still going to continue to enforce some prohibition. Texas and Oklahoma's laws are very much the same, so you could move back and forth between Texas and Oklahoma without any concern. If you go west into New Mexico, you might have some difficulties.
Zach Briggs, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.